welcome to my channel. Welcome to Business Home. Yes. So I just want to say, guys, it's been a very long time without shooting a video because of what is happening in the whole world. The police brutality and the government using its power over its people is just the worst. And it's a traumatic experience, and it's really depressing. Like the 10th, I haven't taken time to sit down and take a video. I just want to say we are in solidarity with all our African Americans who are going through the most in America, and would like to say rest in peace to Mr. Floyd, and also what is happening in Africa, in South Africa, like the death of Collins Koza. We just want to say rest in peace, and we hope that there'll be justice to both of the men. And guys, okay, now moving forward, I just want to say thank you to all the returning subscribers. You guys are just amazing. You guys are just the best. So to all those who haven't subscribed, we know that there are people who just watch the videos but haven't subscribed. So please, before you even watch the video, click on that subscription below and click on the notification gang so that you don't miss out any of my video, because my girl is about to be consistent and girl is about to upload lots and lots of videos that you guys are going to be so interested and you guys are just going to love and love. So guys, don't forget, we're on the road to 2K. Keep on sharing my videos. Keep on telling your friends to tell their friends to subscribe so that we can get to 2K before the end of June. Yes guys, 2K before the end of June. We can do that. We've done it before, and I believe that we can still do it even now. So guys, today I have my water with me because what I'm about to talk about, it's a very hectic topic, but we gotta talk about these things, because if we don't talk about these things, who will? And if we don't talk about these things, our sisters in Christ will always fall into the trap of our church brothers. Okay, so you're just wondering and be like, what is this girl going to talk about? Okay, I'm going to talk about red flags of Christian brothers, or signs that this Christian brother is actually not he's actually a player. Hey guys, we cannot run away from the fact that our Christian brothers play with our sisters, period. We cannot run away from that fact. These guys, they destroy a girl's future, or they destroy a girl's mind to the core that you're just hey, what the hell? Because there was a time I even thought that now I'm going to boom and these guys. Can you think about that? Just because of these guys, and just because I ignore the red flags. So I don't want this to happen to you, and I don't want this to happen to my other sisters. So we gotta talk about this thing. I know that some of you can relate to some of the things that I'm going to talk about, and I know guys, it's going to be so interesting because yeah, our brothers, our precious, hey, they do the things, and the next thing to get married in another province, and you guys are like, what? And we thought that you were dating this so and so. Kanti, what happened? So let's turn to that. The number one red flag that you shouldn't ignore, my dearest sister, is a guy who fails to follow a church procedure. If your church has a way that you can get to know each other, or if it has a way that you can get married, or it has a way that you do things before you get married, and brothers ignore that is a big red flag. Because if he simply ignores the rules of the church, how is he going to follow the rules that you are going to give him in your relationship or in your marriage? Because guys, who doesn't follow the rules of the church is likely not to follow the rules that you guys are going to make in your household. So don't ignore that. And if he is ignoring those rules, you must ask yourself, how many rules is he ignoring? If he is ignoring the very core one of how you guys get married in that certain church, bruh, he's ignoring most rules of that church. And then he is also going to ignore the rules of your household. He's also going to ignore the rules of your relationship. And trust me, you are the one who'll be crying in the end. So don't ignore that flag. Don't ignore it. If this guy does this, you must tell the guy, dude, no, this is not how we do things. Please do the things in the right way. If you feel like you can build a relationship with the guy, and then tell him that, okay, you need to do this in the right way. And if he can't do that, let him go. Save yourself and let this guy go, period. Like, yes, let him go. Number 2, when he calls you at night. I mean, brothers should be reading the Bible, should be praying, and not calling out sisters at night. Like, what the hell? And where are his prayer partners when he's busy calling you at night? And Puff, what does this guy want at night? Like, and also, if he is calling you at night, how many girls is he calling at night in the church? You know, guys, there was a time where Brothers was actually calling 3 or 4 of us at night, and we were all like, he would call us in different times, and then we'll all be like, yeah. Can't you know, Brothers is just not calling me. He's calling my friend. He's calling my other friend. He's calling my other friend. So you cannot ignore that. Please, if he's calling you at night, and then where he's supposed to be praying, where he's supposed to be like reading his Bible, and then he's just calling you, you should know that you are not the only person that he is calling at night. He is calling thousands of girls at night. Trust me. Trust me. Don't ignore this red flag, because it happens that you ignore the red flag and then you get into a relationship with this guy, and the next thing he's calling people at night, and then you were just like, no, you can't do that. And he's like, I did that with you, so why can't I do this now? Because guys, these people, they are so clever. They are so if they think they're clever, that we must also be clever as ladies and talk about this thing and expose them. Like, we know how you do things, and we are just fine now. We can handle you. So, never. If he calls you at night, guys, there was a time where I would like sleep around 3 or sleep around 4 just because this guy is calling me at night. And I thought, yeah, I'm the it's P. Where is he now? P. Okay. Don't ever be that fool. Don't ever be me. Don't ever like allow the guy to talk. You know, guys, at first we would talk about the word of God, and we talk and we talk and we talk, and then there was a time where you can see that this conversation is now drifting from what it was in the beginning, and now it's drifting to something that is like, and you know, at the time you have already had in the mindset, okay, he's a good guy, and then he's a good brother. And then now, if the conversation is shifting to another thing, you're just like, let it flow. You don't even have the power to stop it, because now you're just letting everything flow. Kanti, the guy is just doing what he does best. He's doing what he always does with other girls, including you. Number 4, hey, I can. When a brother switch off the micro. Hey guys, I'm sorry. But then when a brother switch off the the microphone, so that the only person that the church can hear is the girl that she wants. I don't know if you guys have seen this happening, but you know those guys there who are keyboardists. Yeah. So you guys will be singing there. Like it's everyone singing. And then you're just like, I can't hear myself. But then you can hear sisters Ban, her voice is just loud and everything. Can't you? Your microphone have been switched off so that sisters can be heard with you. She's the best singer. Guys, the thing is we've been through shit. And then when you're just like, what is happening with my microphone? Something's wrong. And then I have to put switches off, on and off. And you do that and it doesn't pop. Like, you are just singing and people are just saying your mouth moving, but they're not hearing your voice. Like, your voice is not there, because brothers decided that we're going to let this one sister shine, and when are you not going to shine? You're not going to shine. And it happened, guys. I'm not even making up a story. Like, this happened, and then in the end, that girl, and then the dating, and the next thing, the relationship doesn't work, and then now he's switching the mic of that girl, and then he's like, What is happening, brother? What is happening? How many mics are going to switch? Like, how many mics are going to switch off? Because now if you had switched off these sisters and then now you're breaking up with her, it means that he's also going to do that. And we girls, we don't learn. Because now it could happen that this guy dated this girl and then dumped the girl like nothing happened, and then you continue and date that guy. We just don't learn. We just hope we see, oh brother will just marry me, because we all in the mindset of marriage. Like we all like want to get married, want to be beautiful, want to be rich, pastor's wife. P those people are not even rich. They just using the church money, and when are you just in there and thinking that you're going to be the it girl? P no, girls, no, no, I'm against that. Another red flag that you shouldn't ignore: when a brother wants one lady to sing for him when he's about to preach. You know, when it's time to preach, like in churches where there's no choir name, and then there's like, now you have to sing a worship song so that the pastor can ascend to the stage. And then this brother is always saying that, can I have a sister's banbani sing this song for me? Like, hell no. Everyone in the worship team can sing. Like, why do you have to like pick a sister's banbani to sing for you, where else like there's so many girls in the worship team who can sing? That does not mean, like, you should not ignore that, because wow guys, that's like also a red flag. Like, why do they do that? Why do they choose certain brothers, like certain sisters, to sing for them and not everyone? You know, there was a time where we had a revival name, and then this brother would call me and be like, okay, when I'm abroad to preach, please allow this girl to sing this song. And I'm just like, what the hell, is my voice bad? And this guy is like, no, your voice is not bad. But then me and this girl, like when we sing, there's like interaction, there's like Holy Spirit. So like that's what I want to happen, like when I'm about to preach. And not because I talk a lot, I tell my mom, and my mom is like, hey, that's a red flag that you should not ignore. This guy wants the sister. And I'm like, no, this guy does not want the sister. Did the guy not propose the sister? Did he not propose the sister? He. And then we just like, oh well, my mama did say this, but then we ignore that, and then we allow sister no brother to sing and let the Holy Spirit calm down, so that Africa will be safe, so that everyone in church will be blessed. And then now I'll just back them up. And guys, I'm not even good in backing up, but I will just do it because brothers ask for it, and he's the preacher and he's the one who's like going to preach. So can we just allow him to have whatever he wants? And we did. And the very, very last sign is to, if a guy compliments you in private, don't ignore that. Don't be happy and be like, oh, he loves me, oh, he loves my body, or what? Because if he's complimenting you in private, there's like thousands of girls that he is complimenting in private. It's not just you. There's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 girls that he is complimenting. And then when you just think, oh gosh, this guy is complimenting me, then it's good. It's not good, sisters. It's not good, because he is not just doing it to you, he is doing it to thousands of girls in church. So don't ignore that. If he's complimenting you, don't even entertain that, because it's not even special. There's nothing special about it. There's nothing wow about it. And lastly, I just want to say to you ladies that, you know what, you should not ignore these red flags. And then if something happens, let's say you get pregnant, you know that most churches, they actually have this thing of judging a girl more than they would do to a guy. And this is why we must be careful, and this is why we should not ignore these red flags, and this is why we must speak up. If this is a certain brother doing those things that I have mentioned, speak out. Like, talk about it in your church group, like in your girls' church group, and be like, no, this guy said this to me. You'll see that it's not just you, it's like 3 or 4 of you. Or even if you are younger, you just tell a bigger sister and be like, oh, this guy came to me, and this sister will tell you that I've been there, I've done this. We need to protect each other as ladies, and we need to like stop this thing of thinking we are in a competition with one another, because at the end of the day, we are not in competition. Like, actually, like, you just say, Guti, this guy was trying to break my friendship with this girl, and then now you allow this guy, and now you guys, the friendship is broken and you can't do anything about it because of your brother. And then the third thing is that Uprada does this thing to the local church girls, and then the next thing, when he wants to get married, he goes to another place and get married, and then you guys are just there fighting alone. Like, and then you're just like, what happened? How did this happen? Because we thought he loves me and I thought he loves me. Kanti Uprada was not in there. He was just playing. He was just testing the ground. Don't be a testing ground. Don't allow it. Like, be strict and be bold that you don't want this thing. That's it. Because if you're going to entertain each and every brother, it's going to hurt you. Yes, it's nice to get married to a pastor. It's nice to get married to that brother who is like a best preacher in church. But then don't let this brother, like, don't be the playing ground. Don't be the testing ground. Because you are going to hurt yourself in the end. And you are going to, like, be the laughing stock. And you know those mamas, they're not even going to care about you. Don't be like, no, she was wearing a shorter skirt, she was doing it, she was doing that, she was doing that. And then you're just like, mama, this guy, even he came and approached me and I didn't even do that. But they won't care about that. They will stand up for the guy who's preaching. Because when are you just the singer? The guy is preaching, he's bringing in money to church, he's playing the keyboard, he is like bringing in its hand, he's bringing in powerful pastors. What are you bringing in church? Your voice? There's so many people who have beautiful voice, so they won't care about you. So please, don't ignore the red flags. Protect your peace, protect your dignity, protect yourself, and don't ignore the red flags. Yes, don't ignore them. And I just want to say, like, this is all I wanted to say. That please don't ignore these red flags. Talk about them with your girls. Don't hide them. Talk about them with your girls so that you can know, Wutsi, he's not doing this to me. He is also doing it to Ubus. He's also doing it to Zanele. He's also doing it to Ntawaza. He's also doing it to who and who. And then you just like, oh, now we know. And then you can all like stand up for him and you can all be like, stop doing this. Or we know that you are doing this to this, you are doing this to Zanele, you are doing this to Ntawaza, you're doing this to Ubusi. So we know, we already know. So please stop. And then you guys win. Because we're all about winning and we're all about supporting each other. So guys, this is it, and thank you so much for watching, and please share your experience or like share those red flags that other girls should not ignore because of guys in church. So just gonna say thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click on that notification. Gang gang.